Hey everyone, welcome back to another keto dinner and movie. Tonight we are having White Castles. Yep, you heard that right. And let's watch the movie The Captive. Hey everyone, how's it going? So good to see all of you again. And for tonight's keto mukbang, I'm excited about this one. I have made a White Castle bake. Now, I looked up the recipe for this. My brother made it way back in the beginning when we first started keto. We didn't understand, like, the carb count and all that. Well, it actually is around 30 carbs if you make it the way the recipe calls for. All I did was change one thing, okay? I'll tell you what's in it. I'm also going to list it all down in the box, and I will also have a slideshow at the end of the pictures, ingredients, how I made it, everything. It's 1 pound of ground beef, 2 eggs, ½ cup of mayonnaise, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 8 ounces of, which is 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, salt and pepper to taste, dill pickle for the topping, and mustard for the topping. Okay, and the last thing is 1 package of Lipton onion soup mix. Now, if you use the whole package of Lipton onion soup mix, it's 16 carbs just for that package. So what I did was I used 1 tablespoon out of there, which there's 4 tablespoons in a package. I used 1 tablespoon, more for just like the taste and a few of those little onions that are in it. And then I used onion powder. So by doing that, my whole dish, before cutting it up and serving it, would have been 30 carbs. I've got it down to 18. 18. So now split 4 ways, I only have a little over 4 carbs here, like 4.5 carbs. And then I've got a spinach salad here at 2 carbs, so I'm at 4.5 carbs total. For the dressing, I'm using oil and red wine vinegar dressing, which has no carbs in it. And for my drink, I've just got water with this water enhancer. It's Tang, and boy, it sure tastes like Tang. It is so good. No carbs in here. Super excited about this one. Like I said, when my brother first made it, it was delicious. It tastes just like White Castle. All I've done is just eliminated some of the Lipton onion soup mix, but it still tastes just like it because I did the onion powder in there. So, and then we are going to watch the movie The Captive with Ryan Reynolds. His daughter gets captive, and they're thinking he's the one that did it, and they keep accusing him of it or whatever because she was last with him. He went in to get a pie after she was doing her skating, just practice and stuff. Afterwards, they left. They always pick up a pie. He called his wife and said, "What kind do you want?" And he picked up a pie for her. He's taking her home. She was tired, so she was laying down in the back seat. When he came out of the restaurant, he was in there no more than 5 minutes. He came out, she was gone. Now, she got captive by a pedophile. I don't quote me on her age. I can't remember her age in here. I want to say she's 9 or 10, but I'll know when I show you some of the clips. Hopefully, I can show you some of them because some of them I can't show. But anyways, so this guy, captures her, takes her, he's a pedophile. As she gets older, though, he keeps her and uses her to lure in younger kids again. So it's a pretty interesting movie. I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but a very good movie. If you've seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I hope I'm able to show these clips. Let's get it going because it is a great movie. So, but anyways, how is everyone doing? Doesn't this look delicious? Look at this. I have photos at the end, but oh my God, it looks like a crust on top. Oh, it's so amazing how that was made, that crust. It was the mayonnaise, the heavy cream, and the eggs. That's how it made the topping. But like I said, you guys, if you want to add all of it and you're doing more low carb, you could add the whole package of Lipton onion soup mix then. Then it would be 30 carbs for the whole pan for that whole recipe. But for mine, it's only 18 for the whole pan, and mine is only 4.5 carbs here. Look at that. Ah, yum. Yum. Oh, that is so good. So good. It definitely tastes like White Castle. Now, my favorite food before I had started dieting was White Castle. It was my favorite fast food restaurant to go to. You can't eat nothing keto style at White Castle because you can't even take the bun off, because just for that little patty, it is 3 carbs. And you know why? Because of the Lipton onion soup mix. That's why, because of what they put in it. That's why it is so, or whatever they're putting in the ingredients, 3 carbs for that little tiny patty without the bun. So of course I don't eat any White Castle stuff. I never do that because you can't on keto. Another one is Chinese food. So I've come up with different Chinese ways to make food. I mean, there isn't nothing you can't come up with keto style. And right here I got a White Castle bake. Yum. So yummy. Mmm. You guys definitely got to try this. It's so yummy. Oh my God. Hey, honey, I'm recording right now, sweetie. I can hear you through the windows. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My husband was out walking the dog. So if you heard in the background, go poopy. We have a little visitor here, a little visiting dog. His sister's dog's over here too, so he took that one out to go to the bathroom. So, yeah, he's telling that one to go to the bathroom. That one's a puppy. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm just excited about this one because I love White Castles. And now I get to have my White Castle and eat it too. With no guilt. When my brother made it, in the beginning, he used the whole pack of the seasoning. He did it that way. And, of course, it tasted even more like White Castle. But because, you know, I can't put all that in it because it would be too much and your piece would be so small to keep it at 6 carbs. You'd have the tiniest piece ever to be around 6 carbs. So it wasn't worth it to me. So I just used less of that. But it still is really good and yummy. I love it. I'm not sure what recipe he used, but I think this was the same recipe for this. It does taste a little different from his because his was identical to a White Castle. This is really close, so maybe it was a little bit of a different recipe, or like I said, he used the whole pack, so it changes the taste. That is good. Definitely is an awesome dish here. It is so close to White Castles, that's crazy. But yeah, like I would definitely eat at White Castle, but like you'd have to eat so many of them because they're so little without a bun. I normally just go to a restaurant and get a double burger without the bun like that. I mean, you'd have to eat so many, and they're 3 carbs a piece. I mean, when you get a regular double burger out from somewhere, it's only like 2 or 3 carbs with the cheese and everything on it. So that's for a double thick burger, but one of those patties, 3 carbs. That's how we know that we just don't eat good. In our world now, we don't eat good. Can you believe that? 3 carbs, and that's just for the meat. Now you add the bun to it. I don't even know what it would be. I haven't even looked it up. Whoops. I'll actually, if I get a chance, I'll look it up at the end here. I'll look it up and I'll put it in there how much just one White Castle is with the bun and everything. And just to see how many we actually ate. I used to eat like 6 of them, or I'd eat like 2 or 3 doubles. So, and then of course French fries. Oh, I love it. My husband is going to absolutely love this. He said when I was cooking it, he said it smells like White Castles in here. But definitely with that mustard and the pickle on top, that really makes it taste like a White Castle then. I know White Castles don't come with the mustard. It just comes with the pickle, onion, and meat, and then you have to ask for ketchup and mustard. But, oh my gosh, with this mustard and pickle, it tastes just like it. And it was a pretty decent piece. Now, if I didn't do the salad here on the side, because I wanted a salad because we are supposed to get our greens in. If I went to done the salad on the side, I could have had, I cut it in 4. I could have had one of the 4th one, you know, out of the 4 out of the pan, and then I could have had half of one of the other ones. I could have done that, and that would have been 6 carbs. So cut it into 4. If you don't want the salad, cut it into 4, and then take one of the, you know, cut of the 4s out. I hope I'm saying this right. Cut it into 4, take one piece out, and then one of the other ones that were cut that in half and take that out, and you can eat that. That would be 6 carbs. And then you wouldn't have your salad on the side, because some people don't eat their salad, but it's very important on keto to get your greens in. When I am that high on carb, I like to do spinach or broccoli because they're the lowest in carb. So, kale's a little higher and stuff like that, but spinach is so low and so good for you. Took too big of a bite. I love my salads. Ryan Reynolds is such a good actor, and I love how quick to wit he is. Like when he, you know, answers questions and stuff, or somebody says something to him, and then he has to answer a question. He's so awesome. Like in here, when the guy said something about like, well, where were you? I mean, you were the last one with her, or whatever. Where were you? And like, you could just tell he was getting so mad, like at this cop or whatever, and just like, what are you saying? What are you saying? You think I did something to her? She's my daughter. You know, I love her, whatever. What are you saying? And oh, he got so mad throughout the movie. He actually punches that cop, and I would have too. I mean, we all know that he didn't do it because you see the movie, he didn't do it or whatever, and he's being accused of it. And that's horrible to be a parent being accused that you could have been the one that hurt your daughter or what they're saying is he sold her. That's what they're saying. You sold her for money, you know, for like sex slavery or something. You can see in the movie, he's so good at, Minnie, be quiet, honey. So good at, I mean, he was such a good father. You could just see it. He was so good to her and everything, you know, and she loved her daddy. So, yeah, he didn't do it. But I love how funny he is, like in the movie Buried, and then this movie, and then like in Deadpool. He's just so quick to wit. I love that. It's just like Jason Bateman. Like I mean, of course they're, you know, they're reading a script, but I love the way they can come back with something so fast. I love that. But yeah, I mean, being accused of that, like, throughout the movie, I'm like, oh, I'm going to punch that cop. Like, I'm like, knock him out. That's what I kept saying, because, like, that's terrible to be accusing somebody like that. It always seems like I pour on so much dressing when I'm doing it, but it's only about 2 or 3 tablespoons that I'm pouring out, but it all ends up on the bottom anyways, so you got to pour it that way because it doesn't even, you know, you're not even eating all of it anyway. I feel like I'm being a pig tonight because the stuff just keeps dripping all over my face. But you see in the bottom there? So I don't end up eating all of it. There's at least a tablespoon right there in the bottom. So, oh, this one is so good. I have just been so happy to come up with all these awesome meals. Oh, I have really been racking my brain and really coming up with these awesome keto meals. Good friend of mine, Monica, she came up with a good one today. She came up with cheesy hash browns. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, you could do it with cauliflower rice. I didn't even think of that. And oh, her plate looks so good. I'm definitely going to make it and do that for a side. I'll do a mukbang with it too. On my channel, because some people on my channel aren't on hers. Oh, it just tastes so much like White Castle. It's crazy. Last bite. Oh, that was delicious. Hope I didn't look like a pig eating that spinach salad. It's so hard to get it in your mouth. So, well, that was what? Had had a piece of spinach up there. Didn't want to talk with it in there. So that was the mukbang. Now let's head over to the movie. So this is pretty much the very beginning of the movie, and that's the guy that's got her captive. This is supposed to be like 8 years later, so she's like 17 or 18 now. That guy actually has been watching the mother. She works in a hotel. And he's actually been watching her in the room she works in, or whatever, for all these years, been watching her. So the daughter could watch her too. The girl he's got captive can watch his mother, or her mother. Okay, there's that cop there, our detective. And he just sees stuff on the internet right now of pedophiles, and she's like trying to show him that you got to be able to watch this stuff to be able to do this job. So I don't think he was qualified to do this job, because he's just accusing the father, once he meets him, just accusing him of selling his own daughter. I don't like this guy in the movie.
Look at images and videos like that every day.
Cass, say bye to Albert, honey. We gotta go.
Now this has gone back 8 years. This is where she's little, and she's gonna leave with her dad now. And her mom has to go to work, and she leaves with him, and that's where she gets captive after he goes in to get a pie.
That's a big promise. For your whole life?
Yeah. We're a team.
Where's my girl? We gotta go.
Come here.
Well, we'll be fine. We actually just pulled up to the pie shop.
Now here's where he's at the pie shop.
You gonna have pie for dinner?
No, we're not gonna have pie for dinner. We're gonna have macaroni for dinner. We had leftover macaroni. We're gonna put that on top of the pie.
All right. You give me the cherry rhubarb?
Cherry rhubarb. Got it. No problem. Done. Love you. Bye.
And ice cream.
Ice cream.
Chocolate.
On your macaroni?
See, he's such a good dad.
Macaroni.
So see, you just see her laying back in the car because she's tired. She's been ice skating. He goes in to get the pie.
You have chocolate ice creams?
Come out and she's gone.
Yes?
Oh, that would be the scariest thing in the world. Here's the little guy we're babysitting for my husband's sister. Jaren. Jaren. His name is Jaren. He is a pug mixed with Chihuahua and a Schnauzer, I think she said. Jaren. Isn't he cute? Him and Minnie are getting along. Well, he really likes Minnie, but she's scared of him a little bit. She doesn't really like other animals. Jaren. Jaren. Hi. Hi. And here's Minnie. She's scared. Minnie. Minnie. Say hi. Manners, you want a treat? Oh, yeah, you do. You like that word. Hi, baby girl. They're both around the same size. He's actually a little bit bigger than her. And he's going to get bigger because he's only 12 weeks old. She is 3 years old. Say bye, Minnie. Say bye-bye. I'm having fun tonight. She has a sleepover. Sleepover with the new doggy. Here's the part here. He tells her that she gets to see her dad. After all these years. He doesn't even know she's alive.
A few minutes. That's all we'll have together.
Do I get to talk to him?
Yes.
She's watching her mother on screen.
Does my dad get to talk to me?
Yes, Cass. He does.
And you looked back.
So he's being interrogated here.
3 hours since. If someone driving, even if he's going the speed limit, which he's not because he's a fucking kidnapper, they're hundreds of miles away, okay? If they've taken my daughter, I need to know right now, what are you doing to help? Are you got a helicopter up there? Are you setting up a roadblock? What are you doing? She's a 10-year-old girl.
You said she was 9.
What?
You said she was 9. Is she 9? Is she 10?
What is she? She's almost dead. Christ, what's going on here?
Linda told the police that she never saw your daughter.
Okay, so what does that mean?
When you pulled into the diner, you were alone.
Bullshit. I wasn't alone. She was resting in the back. That's why she didn't see it.
Okay. Why would she be resting in the middle of the afternoon?
Why wouldn't she be resting in the middle of the fucking afternoon?
That's right.
Kid. Little girl, okay? We just finished that lie. Stopped at the diner. You and me spoke on the phone, remember? You remember we stopped? I got out of my truck. Right after we hung up, I got out of my truck and I went inside and I could see it. I could see it right through the window. It was right there. The truck was right there. And I went to the bathroom for like 2 seconds and I came back out and she was like,
That would be the worst feeling in the world.
I'm watching from the car window at least.
I hate this man right here.
Business failed, right? Was it TM Landscaping? You got bills piling up, you're about to go into bankruptcy. Like I said before, I get it. I do, I get it.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Big money for lending your daughter to some demented pal for a few days, then she's gonna show up. Damaged, but otherwise.
That's right, knock him out. Accusing the father of pawning his own daughter off. He's watching her again and he's planted
On
a
this pillow,
baby tooth.
you will find a teeny tiny tooth of mine.
That's supposed to be Cassie talking.
So while I sleep, where dreams are made, let's see if we can make this trade.
Now she's looking at a picture. They might have found her.
What's his name?
But remember, it's been 8 years.
Do you think this could be Cass? I think so.
So she calls her husband now to tell him.
Hey, how'd it go?
Matthew, listen to me. They showed me a picture of her. They found a picture of her.
What do you mean? The picture of Cass?
Uh-huh.
From where?
They don't know. They found it on the computer.
Well, when is the picture from?
They don't know. It was just her face. They just showed me a picture of her face, but it's her, Matthew. It's her.
Well, you're gonna bait the trap.
Now they're using that cop as a young kid for bait.
If you're going for hot cross, try as a little. What? It's true, try it.
It's weird.
The cross eyes are perfect.
And they use her to set up and draw in the guy so they can find out who's got her.
Okay, we're on.
Is it Willie?
Yeah, Willie.
So now there she is dressed as like that kid. And this guy comes in. And he is one working with that other guy.
Hi. It's Willie. Sorry, my mistake.
Bet it is.
We got him. See, now he's in prison.
First ring. They'll never get to them. You're safe, encrypted beyond the reach of God. Do not give them the key, Willie. Under no circumstance do you take any of the bullshit deals that they offer. You deny. That bitch should set me up.
Do you still believe in Santa?
See,
Sometimes.
that Cassie now is trying to draw in a young girl for
Okay,
him.
well, I'm not talking about a letter. Just a note.
See, they have her dressed like that.
If you
and
want, we can meet.
He
And I
does.
can show you how to write one. That way you can get anything you want.
They find out that that is Cassie.
And we'll, like, hang out.
I thought you weren't coming till later.
So this girl here has put something in a drink because they're trying to take out that other cop. She's working with that guy too that has Cassie.
Has become a very public figure recently. Most of her time is spent in a
And she
room
wants to get her to
where she
drink it so that they
listens
can
to stories.
capture her and get her
Stories
off
told
the
by the
case.
most vulnerable members of our society, our children. They come to trust her, and they feel safe.
The difference between
So here they are at this convention, and she has no idea that that guy has Cassie. She starts to feel oozy from that drink.
Is it getting late?
That's why they make women's watches so small, so you can't see how late it is.
See, she's starting to feel tired from whatever she put in her drink. It was a sedative. Then she drinks it all right there. She doesn't even know that that guy has Cassie. Now that girl got her to take a ride with her. She's like feeling really weird. And that girl's also working with that guy that has Cassie. They're trying to get rid of her because she's cracking down on the case. So in the car here, she gets really tired and she passes out. And then they lock her up in a van. It's the first time he gets to meet up with her. And he thinks he gets to take her home with him after 8 years. But she's got wires and everything on her, so she can't say anything.
So much. He understood. Just this once. He wanted me to be happy. As happy as I could be, so.
Who?
She can't say nothing. See, they've got that cop captured now in this van. Nobody knows where she is. They're looking back, and they figure out that there's a camera in the room. It's been watching her all those years. The mother.
Excuse me, you probably shouldn't.
What other rooms do you work in?
Every room on this floor.
Any of Cass's teeth, her baby teeth.
What?
Tina's found some baby teeth and some other things in the rooms.
Other things? What other things?
A trophy? Like the one she won?
The teeth. Okay. Are they hers?
Why would you think they were hers?
If they're not hers, then why the fuck are we talking
Oh,
about
I hate that cop.
I'm not saying
Please.
anything. If you think that I did this, you come here and you arrest me.
Catches this other cop taking pictures. Goes back and forth in the movie.
What's Ryan here, man?
Good, he needed that.
I'm just wondering about the impact that it had on your life. I'm wondering.
Yeah, it impacted my life. What do you want to know?
I want to know about this trophy that you won. I just wondered if you kept it.
Part of this now, this lady is working with that guy too that has Cassie, and he's trying to get information from that boy she used to skate with when she was younger.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
But that helps the dad to be able to follow her now, and he figures out she knows where Cassie is.
My daughter, I found them there at a diner on Route 15.
You watch a lot of movies lately, Matthew?
Listen to me. These people have my daughter. I've seen her. I've been with her. She's alive. Hey, I need you to listen to me very carefully. I have your phone, and the phone has GPS. I'm going to plant it on their car. I'll give you the number. I'm going to plant it on their car, and then you can track it. And then you can find them in case something happens to me.
He knows they got her, but he's pretending he doesn't.
Have you seen this girl? I lost her a few miles from here at a diner, just like this one.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. So I wanted to get a pie and I came out and she was gone. Just like that.
Alrighty, so that is the end of this mukbang and movie. I don't want to go any farther because I don't want to spoil anything, but definitely check out the movie The Captive. And also check out that White Castle bake. So good. 4.5 carbs, per serving makes 4 servings. Absolutely delicious. I will have photos at the end, a slideshow, and I hope I'm able to show you these clips. I love you all very much. God bless and take care.